One of the questions that I'm asked so many times is, do I really need 10 to 15 states to be successful in final expense telesales jobs? Well, I'm going to give you the answer right now. And I've helped so many insurance agents nationally find success. And this answer is going to help you to stop spending money in the wrong places. All right. So 10 to 15 states is only necessary if you're doing inbound leads, meaning you're trying to create this big funnel so that you can stay fat and happy and really busy on the phones. But with outbound final expense telesales leads, one state at first is more than adequate, my friends, because 10 to 15 states just means you've got 10 to 15 more problems because you've got to purchase local presence numbers for all these states. If you're in California, for example, and I call you with a Wisconsin phone number, are you really going to pick up? You got to think about that. So when you have 10 to 15 states, if you want higher pickup rates, well, that means you got to have at least 10 to 15 phone numbers that are local to that state that you just acquired and are going to hopefully take a lot of action in. This is a big thing that costs a lot of agents money. They get started and they think, I got to spend on a bunch of states, and they're dropping a grand on all these states, and they don't make more sales. They don't have more success as a result. My friends, more states won't make you more money. More leads in the state that you're in right now, that you reside in, gives you a better reality to realize your full potential. Because if you're in, let's say, California, you can talk about In-N-Out burgers, you can talk about the things that are around them. This is so much more important than you having a bunch of states that you've maybe never been to, and you're not that local guy or gal. That can get you hurt. So more states just means you just diluted your ability to use your dollars to purchase leads, and that could put you in the poorhouse quickly. So more states won't make you more money unless you're in a position where maybe you're looking for inbound leads and you need a lot of action here, and that would be the only exception. But when you first start off, just get one state and buy a whole lot of leads and put your back into it in a big way, and then really talk about what's around the other side of the hill, that you're just down the street from them. I'm just on the other city from you. Boy, do you like that burger joint over there? Start connecting with them. Connection, my friends, is so important to you closing business. Connection. All right. Don't forget that. And a lot of agents get misguided by maybe IMOs that seem to change their tune about who they are and what they do, and it can get you hurt. So you don't need to have 10 to 15 states. Stay with your one state that you're in. The only exception would be maybe if you live in New York. I wouldn't choose to work there myself. Too many regulations and not enough insurance carriers, and also lower compensation in that state selling insurance. So it makes it kind of rough if you live in New York and you're trying to do telesales. But if that's not the case, I wouldn't use your money to purchase that many states. You need to just spend that money into the one state that you're in, buy a lot of leads, put a lot of back into it, and hopefully a lot of folks are going to buy into you. Because remember, they buy you before they buy your product or your service. Having a bunch of states, if you think about it, really doesn't give me better odds. I need more leads, more depth of conversation. And then you know what? Hopefully the dollars will turn into your favor. So hope this little video helps you. I know a lot of folks have asked, and you can see some of my other content up here that hopefully will be a huge blessing to you to hopefully help you become a top producer. So have a great day, my friends. Remember, you've got what it takes, and we do recruit agents nationally to sell life insurance, Medicare insurance, and a ton of annuities face to face. And yes, more importantly, in the telespace. Free resources for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. Thank you for those of you that have subscribed and have the notification bell on. We won't drop the ball for you, but enjoy this content up above. We'll see you soon.